Hi, this is Jeremy.
And this is Becky. We're kind of epic.
And today we're looking at a free-to-play game called Evolution VR, which, for those of you at home who remember the game Spore, it's somewhat similar to that in a way. It's also similar to a game called Flow, if you remember that, which I think was a HTML game or Flash game back in the day. Very similar to that, but in VR and 3D instead of a 2D game. The basic premise is you have a creature that you're directing around to eat creatures and grow and evolve.
Yeah, and so what we're watching right now is me figuring out how to play it. Jeremy had already played through it once. And
right.
So he'd unlocked everything. So when you're watching it, you don't start with all this stuff that you have now. You start with a really basic little
very
thing,
simple creature.
And then you add to it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think you saw there was a little card that showed up that allows you to get a new type of appendage or upgrade, I guess.
Yeah, I guess it would be upgrades.
So there's a few different types of mouths, tails, eyes, tentacles. Basically things to move around, to fight, to defend yourself, or defend the creature.
I tried to put an eye on his butt.
Yeah.
And there is one there, but then I ran out of room and I wanted to have a fighting thing, and then I took the eyes off and it wouldn't let me put new ones on, and
I just screwed it all up for you.
Yeah. Well, it was weird because I don't even know what they look like when you start. What it first starts with. I just had already made bodies. Do you start with all those bodies?
No, I think you start with this yellow. I don't know, is it the yellow guy or the red guy over there? I think it was the red guy over there. That you could get just those little pincers and I think the little tentacles and the bug eyes, and that's about it. And then one of the first things you get is a tail that helps you swim faster. Anyway, the premise, I guess, is you upgrade, you evolve your creature, make it, stronger, faster, better, and then go.
This one has poison sacs.
This one has poison sacs. Very large green poison sacs.
I don't remember spending this much time fiddling with this guy. It needs to get to the game part, and I'm like, come on, move it to the game part. I fiddled with this guy a long time. I didn't really understand what I was doing, though. And then I was full, and I didn't understand that I was full. I mean, I was not understanding. Playing a game from, when everything's unlocked in the middle is really weird. And it's like, how do I do this? And everything assumes you know how already.
Right.
So there's a lot of me trying to figure out what the hell.
What the heck? Yeah, so you can see she's swimming around. There's a little bar above the creature's head. That's your evolution bar, or maybe the size bar. I think it's the size bar. So as you fill that up, then you grow in size, and then these creatures get a lot smaller, and you kind of zoom out a little bit.
Yeah, the zooming out's fun.
Yeah.
So and you have a big guy that you have to kill to get to the next basic level. Yeah, boss level thing. And you can only eat them if they're a certain size, and then you have to actually fight them.
Right. So if
they fight back,
if they're smaller than you can eat them outright.
That's
no pun intended.
But even if they're close to your size, they can be smaller than you, but still rather large, and they'll fight back.
Right.
This guy's trying to eat us right now, and I was running,
chasing her. Yeah. But if they're a little bigger, or I guess if they're any bigger, you can fight them. They have a health bar, and you have to fight them down to kill them and eat them.
Yeah, and then meat shows up, and you eat the meat,
and
that gives you health back and helps you evolve.
I evolved.
And
And I don't know, did it? No. didn't look like it got zoomed out.
Oh no, it does that. It zooms you out, and that's a little disconcerting for a second when it like first zooms you out to the bigger area, because it's just like he was saying.
There we go.
You go up and up levels. See, zoomed up, and so now I'm up higher with the bigger fish and fighting them. And I just want to go for the big ones, apparently, instead of getting the baby ones. Well, in some of the levels, there's not very many little things. You have to fight to get bigger. But I played this a long time. I played it until it was pretty much like, oh, we're done. There's nothing else.
Levels, yeah.
And I really probably could have played it longer. And it's so simple. You're just chasing... just chasing things and trying to catch them, and it's just such a good use of VR for me. You have it, and it's almost like he's on a lead, like a leash. Yeah, because he's not exactly on your tip, and he gets a little further and closer away.
Yeah. Basically, he goes to where your pointer is, the cursor.
Jeremy has a dirty mind today.
He said on tip. Sorry. Jeez.
So anyhow, this game, I really, really enjoyed it. I probably could have played this for a couple of hours, actually, because I was like, when it was over, I was like, that's it?
Yeah.
I was a little sad.
4 levels. Well, there's 4 levels, and there's like 3 little tanks I think you saw at the beginning, like sort of looks like fish tanks. And the third one is still locked right now. So I think the game's still in early access, so I think they're going to add one more level.
Oh, good.
They said in the description on Steam, it says, it's free to play. Once it comes out of early access, they might charge for it, but if they do, it'll only be a couple bucks.
They should charge for it. This is fun.
It's fun. It's a neat game. I really like the concept. I really like how you can create your own creature. You can make it do whatever,
Well, and if they charge for it, they're going to make it better.
Yeah.
So I really hope they do charge for this, because I would buy this, and it would be so much more. That guy was so slow. It would just be so much fun to have a game that was that could go deeper and could. No, I have a dirty mind that could go further and be more in depth, because I really, really enjoyed this. Plus, I'm a real big fan of character creation of just about anything, and there's a lot of that here.
Yeah.
So that speaks to a part of me that may not so much Jeremy, but because I love it. I love fiddling with characters.
Yeah. No, I downloaded, there was City of Heroes. I don't know if you remember that game. They had an actual separate character creator you could download, because they had so many variations. And so they just said, oh, everybody loves this. We're just going to make just the character creator and free, and you can download it and create characters. So I did that because it was fun.
Oh, I see. That's one of my favorite things. There's just not enough games out there anymore with a really good character creator. Like, I could go on about other games entirely to have nothing to do with this, so I'm not gonna rock band you messed up character creating. But that's all. So
boy, you and your poison sacks.
I like my poison sacks. I'm a fan of poison sacks. I actually didn't like this body type. It was very slow. I went through a couple of levels with it, and then put it back and got a different one, because it was just so slow. And I couldn't catch anything. I was chasing after other fish, and they just swim away as fast as could be. Did you see that? He kind of did a flip.
Anyway, this game's really fun. I agree with Becky. I think they should charge for it. They should expand it and make it a much fuller game.
Yeah, because
it's
loved
really
it.
Fun.
This was a really, really good idea, and it does it. And I know how cartoony it looks, and it does when you're in there. But it's so much fun that I don't care.
Yeah.
I like kind of that it's that cartoony. Did I die? I came close there.
You almost did. But you got him.
But yeah, so anyhow, I highly recommend this game. Please go play it. And
check it out.
Those of you that are making it, if you watch this thing, I would pay for this.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, thank you so much. And do you have anything else?
No, I think that just about sums it up for us.
Have you tried Evolution VR? What do you think?
If you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe and hit the like button.
Also, let us know if there is a Vive title you would like to see us review in the comments.
And we will see you on the next one.
Bye!